What is the message you may need to hear right now? You're so pretty. Wow, and then I just look over and there's a field of dandelion. I'm in the field of dandelion, wishing on everyone that you would be mine. 10 of Wands, something coming to an end. 3 of Swords, yes. You know what's coming to an end? You allowing people to affect you in the sense of if they want to be who they are, that means they are sneaky liars, people who manipulate you to benefit themselves or whatever. Negative in general. Again, I was hearing you're so pretty is now almost coming through as an example. Mean girl energy trying to be sweet to you in your face, but they actually don't really like you. All those like fake energies are coming to an end. There's like this dream come true. What I'm getting, wow, this is very powerful. It feels like this is a part of you. It's like it's healing. Something is healing when it comes to who it is that you allow within your energy, within your space. Because I'm getting that you are someone who was a people pleaser, someone who at one point were a little naive or easy to manipulate or easy to fool. It's just what I'm getting. I'm getting like trickster energy. Yeah. Wow, the devil. What did I just say? And I cut the deck. I'm getting trickster energy, and here's the devil. Baby, you don't have to pay any mind to that though. This devil energy, these people that were obsessed with you, oh, you're so pretty, you're so pretty. That's the truth. Yes, you are so pretty, but they would give you compliments or just to get an in with you. You know what I'm saying? Or not even just a compliment. Not saying that, oh, just because someone compliments you, they're automatically welcome, right? Not saying that, but like, it's just little things as an example that they would do, like try to butter you up is what I'm getting. People would try to butter you up who were coming in romantically as well. And again, I was hearing you're so pretty specifically, but take what resonates. Even if you are a male, masculine energy, whatever, take what resonates in your life. That's what I'm getting. You're no longer allowing those people to slither. You see, this image is a snake, slither their way, butter you up in a way to get close to you. No, because with the 3 of Swords and that 10 of Wands represents burdens. Those people burdened you. They came in, disrupted your peace, but they came in wearing a mask. They came in, again, trickster energy, meaning at first, again, you may have been a little naive. I feel like that stems from you just being like an innocent, pure-hearted girl is what I'm hearing. Because I'm a woman right now, but I was once a girl, right? A young lady. Maybe not as mature as you are now. So in your younger years, perhaps, or whenever it was, but that's what I'm getting. You would have allowed people, because you allowed people in the past to come in that only had the intention to really get an in with you for their own benefit, selfish reasons or whatever, an ego boost or whatever it is that they needed from you, wasn't mutual. It wasn't pure intentions. There was a purpose behind them trying to get connected with you or whatever it was. And you allowed it because, again, your pure heart, an innocent young energy at this time that you may have played a fool. And I was going to say that you allowing those people in your life may have burdened you. That could have been hearing the repercussions of those actions of allowing people to come in, but you didn't know any better is what I was getting. Also, you needed those energies to know better now, right? To no longer be naive, to no longer play the fool, to no longer be manipulated or easy to, you know, trick. And now you just see things for what it is and people for what they are because you've gone within yourself, right? So all these people, they were like chess pieces on your board. They had to come into your life. They had to disrupt you a little bit. They had to, all because it's life. It's life. How else are we supposed to learn? Every once in a while, we'll fail, get set back, we'll get delayed, we'll get pushed back from people or whatever the case may be. We get people that come in not as pure intentions as we once thought they had for us or used to have for us, and then something switched. Like, people change all the time. Now, you're no longer feeding into people's lies. Wow, a crow. A black crow, maybe even a raven, but I'm thinking it's a crow, just swooped down and it's in front of me right now. Yes, there's this purity coming in over what once was had, in the sense of, again, all that betrayal, people who weren't with pure intent that entered your life to really just benefit themselves, to look cool. I was getting that mean girl. Maybe you were very beautiful, you're very handsome, and people just gravitate towards you because of your looks alone. You open up your mouth and they're like, wow, the way that you talk, the way that you carry yourself, this person's very smart, they're bright, they're intellectual, know how to hold a conversation, they're genuine, they're kind-hearted. This spirit that is full of light spirit. Honestly, they're pure. Like, you're really a gem. You really are something so rare. You are a rarity. Yes, they're a wow, and a butterfly. Oh my God. Dandelions, a butterfly, a crow. Oh my God. And not to mention, let me tell you where I am currently, because I was feeling this nostalgic energy. I came back to my very first apartment that I ever got. No roommates, no nothing. Just me all by myself back in 2020. And I used to walk this apartment all the time. And I stumbled upon a willow tree. Me and that willow tree had a connection. I used to manifest under that willow tree, and I used to walk around and talk to that willow tree. I just went back to that willow tree and visited that willow tree after some years since I've been in this development. Because again, this was my very first apartment. Alone, completely on my own. I felt called, you know, to just come and take a visit. Here I am parked, and like all these magical things are going on, and it's that nostalgic energy. And also it's talking about how we're no longer allowing people like you once had in the past. When I think back to when I was living here and walking around and manifesting, and it's like that was the peak of my own inner discovery, me initiated almost into the spirituality that you see me as, into Timeless T. Marie. Even though Timeless T. Marie didn't come about until a few years after, but it was the start of me understanding more and more and more of how God was communicating with me. This all is like a full circle moment, because you're no longer as naive as you once have been. Good thing that you aren't, because when you were, those people that came in really did leave. Even though they left, there's something about their energy that stayed and burdened you. But now you're feeling free. And I do want to say, when I visited my willow tree, I rolled down my window. I didn't step outside. I was just communicating. I was saying hi to my willow tree. And I look over and I see a blue jay. Blue jays speak very significantly to me. Every time I see a blue jay, it reminds me of a family member who is no longer with us. And it was just a special moment. It felt like a confirmation. My eyes filled with water. Everything is happening just like it's supposed to. God bless you.